What's going on, everybody? Another universe here, and I'm about to bring you part one in our series of Perisno that I did promise you guys. I got the new computer, everything's set up. I spent a couple hours trying to get the OBS settings, recording settings all proper, and that was just not working for me. I tried all the settings, looking at videos and stuff, and it was just getting way too much lag issues. So I found a workaround on that. Just basically using screen capture software rather than OBS, and I think this is going to work. So, did a couple test runs. Everything seemed like it came out okay. So, we're just going to jump into the game. Play Perisno. This game is awesome. Hoping you guys enjoy this series. I'm really looking forward to playing this. Not too eager to be starting over from the beginning, but we do kind of know a little bit what we're doing. So, we got that going for us here. Alright, so it's just kind of starting up the game here. A little generalized setup thing. And every time you're in a loading screen like this, it'll give you little tips on the game, kind of show you some stuff, which is kind of nice. Now, it normally doesn't take this long to load. It's just generating the initial setup for the game, so just so y'all know. Usually loading times are just a second or two. It's real quick. So I'm still having some trouble thinking of what to name my character. Just going to kind of wing it, though. Hopefully I don't get stuck for 5 minutes trying to think of a name. Alright, so I'm going to read this to you guys real quick. Welcome to the land of Perisno, where elves and giants roam in the ancient moors and forests, where dwells dwarves craft great works and men form mighty empires. Dragons lurk in dark abodes of stories old, with vast and exotic lands abound. There are many powerful kingdoms and empires waging war for control of all the land, whilst smaller groups and factions stake out their own claims and rivalries, sowing havoc and destruction in their wake upon the populace. You have been chosen to rise into greatness, to find your destiny. Enter, adventurer, into the world of Perisno. Continue. Toggle mod options. This is permanent. We are just going to pretty much leave everything the way it was. I messed around with Fog of War before. I'm not too crazy about it. Basically, you just have to spend a ton of money to buy maps or just kind of travel around. And since I already know where every single city is on the map anyway, I'm just going to kind of leave that disabled. Hard mode, I don't really know exactly what that does. I'm assuming it makes it hard, though. But we're just going to play straight up standard because the game is already pretty hard as it is, which I'm sure you guys will soon see. So we're going to continue. And I am going to be a male character. I do want to do a female character eventually. It's something I've never done before, is had a female character. It actually really changes the way the game works. There is actually like a... if you're a female character, it makes it really hard in the fact that it's almost like people will hold a grudge against you, or what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, you're at a disadvantage if you're a female in the sense that, back then females didn't have a lot of social standing and power, and I don't know. Anyway, we'll get into that one day if we ever do a female character. Maybe down the road at some point, but this is going to be a pretty long-running series. These are going to be somewhat long episodes, so bear with me for that. I'll try to make them not too crazy. I don't want to go over an hour per episode. Hopefully, try to keep them around 30, 40 minutes. But we're going to see. Sometimes I won't be able to help it, especially if we're in a massive battle that kind of runs on, or if we're trying to take over a castle. All right, so we're going to be a male. Select my character's race. Do I want to be an elf or a human? Giants are pretty cool too, but they just don't have a lot of selection of like gear and armor and all that kind of stuff. I think I'm just going to go with a human male, because, I mean, that's kind of what I am. So, where were you born? A cold island far to the north, a small village on Perisno's western coast. I think I did an island far to the north last time, and it really set me up in a shitty, it was like a bad start. I'm just going to go with the classical start here. Yeah. Alright, so I'm a man. My race is human. My father was... I should say a religious zealot. I'm going to go with a traveling merchant. Growing up, I liked stealing. That's awesome. Crafting, reading, scouting, riding, shooting. I'm gonna say riding, like riding horses. And as adult, I became a spy. No, a bandit, bounty hunter. Hmm. And you can see over here all these different selections I'm picking is actually changing up my starting stats and how much gold I'm going to start with as well. So if I go, for example, to Squire, it changes my starting stats, my abilities, and how much money I get. I'm not going to go with the Squire. I kind of want to be like a lowly, almost like a bandit, but no. I'm going to go with a bounty hunter. So it seems like it'll be okay. Yeah, we're going to go with a bounty hunter, I guess. I am adventuring for, because of a strange accident, to learn more about the old kingdom of Perisno for money and power. Forced out of my home, wanderlust, because I lost a loved one. I think that kind of hits home with me. So we're going to go, I am setting out on my adventure because I lost a loved one. All right, so I'll go ahead and read this to you again real quick. If you don't want to, just go ahead and skip ahead and get into it. But you were born years ago in a land far away. Your father was a traveling merchant. You were born the son of traveling merchants, always moving from place to place in search of a profit. Although your parents were wealthier than most and educated you as well as they could, you found little opportunity to make friends on the road, living mostly for the moments when you could sell something to somebody. You started to learn about the world almost as soon as you could walk and talk. As a boy, you particularly enjoyed riding. There was nothing you loved as much as speed and the wind blowing around you. And even though that wasn't enough, despite multiple traumas you got, you kept teaching your horse new tricks and later showed them to astonished public. To an astonished public, whatever. Then, as a young adult, you became a bounty hunter. It became both your work and hobby. First of all, you just liked capturing criminals and locking them up in prisons. At the same time, your good tracking skill got you a lot of money for a couple of difficult bounties. But soon everything changed, and you decided to strike out on your own as an adventurer. What made you take this decision was the loss of a loved one. Only you know exactly what caused you to give up your old life and become an adventurer. All you can say is that you couldn't bear to stay, not with the memories of those you loved so close and so painful. Perhaps your new life will let you forget, or honor the name that you can no longer bear to speak. As a common man, you may face some difficulties establishing yourself as an equal among Perisno's great lords. We'll kill them all. We'll take everything over. All right. We're going to hit done and start it up. Become an adventurer and ride to your destiny. Now do I want to do realistic? I kind of do. Just the way if something happens, I mean it happens, I'm fucked. Um, and I'll tell you what, this is going to be a first for me. I always do allow me to quit without saving. I don't want to be tempted into save spamming though, and kind of cheating in a way. So you know what? Screw it. For you guys, I'm doing a let's play for you. We're gonna try to keep this pretty difficult. I'm gonna hit realistic, no quitting without saving. So if something happens, if I screw up and get into a fight that I didn't realize and I get my ass kicked, I mean that happened. There's no going back. So basically, as soon as that fight's over and I lost, the game will automatically save. It'll auto save, and I'll be stuck with the results of whatever happened. So we're gonna go with that. Realistic. All right. Now enter name. Oh God, what is my name gonna be? Okay. Let's see here. I kind of want to go with get the strength up a little bit. That's going to be very important in this mod. Agility up to 9. Now, if you read real quick here at your stats, all of the skills for strength skills you have, for example, like Power Strike, Iron Flesh, Power Throw, and Power Draw. Those can only be upgraded 1/3 of whatever my strength is. So if I have 12 strength, I can get my Iron Flesh to 4. Iron Flesh basically increases your hit points by 2, and I think in this game it actually soaks some damage. But we'll go through all these at some point, and I'll show you what everything does. But I'm gonna get my leadership up a little bit. That allows me to have more troops in my party. Put my intelligence up as well, because I'm a smart guy. Prisoner management, I do want that early on to get me some money. Persuasion, so I don't have to mess with it later. Surgery skill, yes, I want one. Now later, I'm not going to put too much into surgery and first aid because I'm going to hopefully try to find the medic character rather early on. Allendale, I think is the name. Spotting, pathfinding. Pathfinding makes you move quicker on the map. Okay, trainer. I should do trainer, but no, only level 1. Foraging, no. Looting. Horse archery will go. Yeah, because I'm really good at riding, so that's good. I'm gonna go, I got 4 points left. Let's go Iron Flesh, Power Strike, Shield. I don't know if I want to use a bow yet or a crossbow or throwing weapon, so we'll just leave that for right now. Go with Weapon Master. Alright. And it looks like it might give me a crossbow. I have the crossbow skill relatively up, so we're going to go ahead and put some in that as well. And put the rest here in, yeah, one-handed weapons. And that's what we got. Need to enter our name. And, oh, shoot. There we go. Arcturus. Yeah. Kind of like the constellation or something, I guess. I think that's a constellation or a star or something, whatever. Alright, so that is, we are Sir Arcturus. Alright. Gonna kind of mess around with this guy's face here. I'm just gonna kind of go with a general default. I'm not that worried about it. We don't want that stupid haircut though. What the fuck? Somebody just put a bowl in his head. Bald. I can go with some spiky hair, right? There you go. Let's change his hair color a little bit darker. Maybe somewhat have the dude look like me. I don't know. Okay. Some spiky hair. About like that. I'm gonna make him a little bit older because I'm kind of getting up there myself. It's actually my birthday today. I just turned 35, so yeah, 35 years old, man. It's kind of crazy. Time starts to fly when you're having fun. All right, so we're gonna kind of go with that character setup. I think that's good. I'm not gonna spend too much time messing with it. I could go over here and make him look like that character Sloth from the Goonies, but not gonna do that. We're just gonna leave it kind of straight up normal. Where do I want to start at in the lands? Go down to the Elf Nation. Macavia. Oh yeah, I'm gonna just go to Macavia. Why not? I'll start up there. Yep. All right. You took passage with a trading longship carrying Falcons, whatever those are, from the furthest reaches of the north to be bartered for linen and wool. It sailed early in the season, but the master reckoned that the risks of drifting ice and later winter storms could be justified by arriving ahead of the Volhir, who by April would be sailing forth from their iron lairs to ravage Perisno coasts. It was some relief when your ship came in sight of the delta of the Vil and Bullock rivers, and a short while later rode past tidal flats and coastal marshes to the city of Makan, home to the Volhir's distant kinsmen, the Macavian lords, who a few generations ago had carved themselves a kingdom in this rich but troubled land. Approach the town of Makan. And here we go, we are in the game. So blue is Makan. They're actually a pretty strong nation. These are the Volhir up here. They're almost like just give you a quick rundown who everyone is. These guys are like almost like Vikings. You could think of them like they have husk curls, and if you guys have ever played the vanilla game, it's basically just think of them as the Nords. Okay. You got the Reich des Drachen down here. It's what is that actually mean? The Reich des Drachen, something of dragon, right?
Yeah.
The Reich of the Dragon, I guess. Okay, so yeah, these guys actually, some of their lords and stuff, you will literally see them riding around on dragons. It's pretty intimidating and kind of badass. Okay, so that's all the orange over there is the Reich. Makan, where we landed, the Makan, is just like a human nation. They got a lot of really strong crossbowmen. They're hard to siege their castles. They're pretty well defended. So you got these guys. There's another human empire down here, Tolrania. They're like a little bit, I don't know, they're a little bit different. They have their own strengths and weaknesses, but I personally think, like I've found in my playthroughs, that Makan is definitely stronger than them. I still don't know what nation I'm going to join at this point, and eventually I do plan to, we're going to start our own nation and be probably at war with all these guys. You got a nation of giants over here in the hills, the Sut giants. You also have a second nation, the Bakal giants, over here across the island. We got some minor nations over here, like the Kretas monarchy. Um, yeah, these guys are over here. Very little starting. They don't have much territory. Same with these guys. This is almost like the Kulan horde. Think of it like the Mongols or something, horse riders and stuff. You got them over here. This would almost be comparable to like, like you have like sultans and a bunch of horse riders. This would be like what would you call them? I'm drawing a blank. Like the Mamluk Empire in the vanilla version. I guess they're pretty similar to that. These guys are almost like some Romans, the Hakon Empire. They're somewhat similar to like a Roman legionary type army. Down here you got the dwarves. So you actually have dwarf people down here. And the realm of the Falcon. These guys almost look like the Fountain Guards from Lord of the Rings. They're pretty badass. There's some strong troops as well. And you got the Elven nations down here. So these are like a very tiny nation of elves, but they have a shit ton of troops down here. And then you have the Elentor, which is really, really nice elf troops. They have some of the best archers in the game I've found. At least from my preference. I love their archers. Probably going to get some of them. I might actually travel down there and try to get some archers. And then these guys are actually pretty interesting. The Arulo Ojibwakan, I think I said that right. They're kind of some interesting. They're almost like tribal warrior troops and stuff. They have like some gas grenade, leaf bomb things they make. They're pretty badass too. And then we do have the Zan dynasty, which I'm not really going to touch on that yet. So there's a couple things I want to do before we really start moving around. I want to camp, and we want to change some of the settings. I think that's what I'm looking for. Reinforcement waves are good. Zan invasion date. We're actually going to push that back. I think I'm going to go with day 220 rather than 156. 156 is the default. We're just going to push that up to 220. Kind of give us more time to get established and all that. So, in case you guys did not know, that option is available in the mod. So, I'm going to set that. And make sure it stayed. Yes, it did. Okay, diplomacy preferences. Bear with me, I'm just kind of making sure everything's good. And I think we're good to go. Training from exile. Okay. Alright, we're just going to go with that for right now. Resume traveling. Alright, so it auto-saved. Like say, anytime anything happens now, I really do got to be careful because, if something screws up, I mean, there's no going back. We're fucking screwed. Let's see what gear it gave us here. There's my dude. It gave us a spiked club and a shitty shield. So we're gonna have to. I do have a good bit of money, I guess, because my father was a traveling merchant. So I'm gonna go to the town here. That's just all little tip stuff that pops up. We are going to go to the marketplace. Actually, first things first, let's go to the tavern. We need a drink, right? You know what I'm talking about. All right. So we have some mercenaries we could hire here. How much are you? 2 of your mates for, okay, I'll take you for 177. I got a little bit of money. I need some troops. So we got some archer chicks that just joined. I think 3 of them. Alright. Mystic Merchant. I should talk to him too. Maybe get some gear. See if there's anybody up here. I'm kind of looking for some companions, like, straight away. Oh, there's a drunk guy. What are you looking at? Clearly some sort of animal. Wipe that smirk right off your face. So he's actually gonna try to fight me. Fuck you up, buddy. Don't at me like that. I'm the only belligerent drunk around here. Alright. Well, I'd hate to say that he started it. That entitles to you a sword and purse. Okay, so we got some money and a sword. Very nice, very nice. Pop down here. Who-Walled Riddleham. I think he's just a quest giver. Oh no, he's actually the He's the tavern keeper. And we had a ransom broker up there. Alright. Who are you? Oh, Kara! Kara, do I have enough money to hire you yet? Keep your distance. I don't want some rogue near me. I'm sorry, it's just... what is someone of such obvious noble standard doing here? Good question, I shall tell you. Blah, 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 blah. I'm the daughter of a very influential Duke of Tolrania, whom I will not care to name, for you will most surely recognize him and possibly give me to him. I was supposed to marry another man from another high noble family, but I did not want to. So she was basically going to get married off and kind of ran away. So I ran, and here I am with nothing. I look for someone to hire me so I can join them and see the world. Okay, you got a chance looking for work? I can use, you look like you got some decent armor, a nice little crossbow. I could certainly use the money. I hope you're not too expensive. I can't remember how much she is. These things for you, not like other women my rank. Okay, so she didn't cost anything. And we just got our first companion. This is a really nice start. So we got a couple troops, a companion already. Awesome. That is very, very nice. A couple other things I did want to do in the options that I just thought of now that I got a companion. To still have some items with me. Right, so let's see what the Mystic Merchant has. This guy basically, he'll generate a set of random weapons and kind of buy them and maybe get some good stuff. Like the quality of the item might be bad, but we'll see. See if he has anything worse we want to try with. Get a hood. His stuff seems like it's going to be more expensive than I can afford at the moment. So we're probably just going to skip over on that. Strange blade. Ooh, kind of nice. Conian Bastard Saber. Very nice. Heavy Lance. War Scythe. War Scythe. Hafted Blade. Ooh. Yeah, let's try this. Maybe we'll get lucky here. It's only 300. Okay. Alright, we'll go with that. Alright. Now, what was the quality of that? Just a regular hafted blade. Alright, so we got a couple weapons now. A sword and shield combo. Anyway, yeah. We're gonna go on out of this town. So yeah, like I say, we stopped by the tavern first, and that really worked out. Outside in the town here, just kind of walking around. The graphics are beautiful. They actually designed all these towns individually. The creators of this mod did a very fantastic job. Like, I've played a lot of mods for Warband, and this is by far, I think, the best mod I've ever played. And that's saying a lot, because there's a lot of really great mods out there. This thing is just so in-depth, so, like, I've just lost so many hours and days of my life playing this. It's addicting. Alright, so we're going to go here and see what else we can buy. We're going to need to build up a bunch of money so we can start buying some properties to generate income for us, but that's going to probably be later in the episode. I'm going to be doing some stuff off camera, like basically building up our income base. I think it'd be pretty boring for you guys to see me just travel around, you know, buying some stuff, but I will record, like, if we get in a fight with some bandits and, you know, all that, that will definitely get recorded. But as far as me just traveling around to town, I might kind of edit and, you know, skip over some of that stuff. Do we have a better shield we can get? We do. Round cavalry shield. See, I don't have the, we're going to get a crossbow. There we go. And some bolts. Can afford that. Very nice. And any other armor? Is there like a shitty helmet I can get? That's actually not that bad. 34. I mean, for starting out gear, it's shitty, like, compared to later on, but I'll take that. As opposed to 86. We'll get the cheap one for right now, just to give us something. Okay, so we got that. And yeah, landlords and moneylenders, you can actually buy land. Meet the guildmaster. That's where I need to go do all that. But I'm going to wait on that. I need to really build up some money. Let's see here. Oh, and what did I want to do? I want to camp Take an action. No, not that. Game settings. Diplomacy preferences. Oh, I think I remember what it is. Yeah, game settings. Excuse me. Enable encumbrance penalties, yes. Combat. I gotta move that there. Combat enhancements. This allows source state combat enhancements. No. Combat riders damage to an unhorsed. That's actually kind of cool. Player AI. Receive damage when their mount is taken out from under them. That's kind of realistic. If you're riding a horse really quick and somebody were to spear the horse and you go flying off, you're probably going to get hurt a little bit. Damage is increased based upon the speed the mount was moving and the total weight of the rider and reduced by the rider's riding skill. Turning this off will help computer performance. So I want it to be pretty well performing. We're just going to leave that. Stamina bar color green. Player division. Versus battle. Where's the one I'm looking for? Something with Oh, disable companion complaints, yeah. Disabling NPC complaints will mute your companion's complaints. I will not leave the party regardless of how they feel about your leadership. Yeah, so some of these companions actually end up costing like 50,000 orums, which is the money in the game. Some, I think there's a guy that cost 100,000, so if I end up spending all that money to get a guy, I don't want him to turn around and be like, I'm unhappy with so-and-so, and then leave the party 2 days later. So we're going to disable that. Just making sure that was off. Go see if we can find like maybe like a quick battle. We can maybe try to win here. I want to check something too. I want to look at Kara's gear. Your cavalry. I'll put you actually as a companion. This tab is going to be doctor. Once we do get the doctor. But we don't have him yet. You're going to be in the companions group, Kara. And I want to look at her gear and skills. So your companions are much like yourself. Like you can equip them. You can upgrade their skills. You can even put them into positions of power where they can run their own castles in your kingdom and, come to battle with you with their own set of troops. So she's got some low skills. Her crossbow isn't bad, so we're going to hope she can kind of pop some people. And she's only level 3, so she'll get better over time. I wanted to see, does she have any trainer? No training skill. That's alright. Okay, so, that's really good, though. We found a companion first thing, which is really nice. Let's see if we can recruit some troops from down here. I don't really want to get too many troops to start with. Welcome to Perisno, blah, 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 blah. Not reading that. Okay, recruit volunteers. 2 Macavian freemen. I'll take you guys. And a large bag of grain. We're going to get some different kinds of food here. Shield. That. I want my crossbow too. I want to start building up some skills with that crossbow relatively quickly. Alright. So we're actually going to try to head down over here to, where was it? We're going to try to get some elf troops, some of those archers I was telling you about. And we already kind of are archer heavy. I did hire those 3 mercenaries. I don't really want to have a lot of troops starting out. I just want to have enough to where the, a deer herd. I'm going to go hunt some deer. In fact, we're going to do that. Come back, deer. But yeah, I don't want to have a ton of troops starting out. I just want to have enough to where the bandits kind of leave me alone a little bit. Like to where I have a certain number of troops, they might think twice rather than just jumping on my ass. So, just me out here. I'm going hunting some deer. Get some furs. Maybe sell them for money. Where are these deer? Oh, there they are right there. Okay. Let's see if I can kind of creep up on them here. This is a good opportunity to practice with my crossbow. Oh yeah, took that one out. The other ones are not running. Oddly enough. Now they are running. Okay, come back. Get you. Alright, come back. That one got separated. Oh, I ran right into the rock. Way to go. Way to go, Arcturus. Got a kind of slow horse here. The deer seem to be a little bit faster than the horse. Cut this guy off. I can maybe get him. Come back. I ain't gonna chase you around forever. Ooh, okay, so that one's down. Where'd the rest of them go? Reload our bow here. Maybe we can get another shot on one. I think they've all kind of dispersed. Maybe some over this ridge. Yep, there they are. Oh yeah. Oh, how did I miss? Oh god, I suck. Come back! I'm used to having a lot longer of a weapon too. Poor animals. We need the money though, I'm sorry. Sorry all you deer lovers out there. Maybe get one more. There you go. Wow, hey, hello, okay. I think that'll do it. Okay, so we're going to take all the hides we got, sell those. That's going to be some pretty good starting money, which we desperately need. And I'm going to go ahead and take all the deer meat too, as much as we can carry actually. Take it all. Alright. And leave the deer herd. That was a good start. We needed that. So actually run back to the town real quick and sell that and get some much needed cash. And I'm going to do that real quick. Let's run back over here. So I also wanted to give a shout out to somebody. I've been watching his Let's Plays on this game. The Templar Gamer has a really nice series going of Mountain Blade Perisno mod. If you guys head over there and check it out. I think I got him liked on my channel as like Awesome Gamers. So he's got a really nice series going as well. He's way further ahead than me in this, obviously because I just started recording this. So yeah, go check out his channel too. He's been pretty fun to follow. I've been watching his vids. So yeah, just want to give a shout out to him. He seems like a cool dude. I'm gonna go ahead and sell these hides here. Sell a couple of them. We're not going to sell them all at one place because if we saturate the market, the value is actually going to go down a bit. So we'll leave 6 on me. That's already almost $1,000 though, so that's pretty nice. The deer meat actually will spoil, so we're going to sell most of that. And actually, I could smoke it and turn it into dried meat. But for the most part, we're just going to sell it. We need the money more than anything else. And yeah, 2,000, just under 2,600, so basically like tripled our money right there, which is very nice. And I'm going to go ahead and call it there and save the game. It is my birthday today, so I kind of got some stuff I want to go out and do. Me and my fiance are going to go out and we're going to hit Red Lobster tonight, so got to live large while you can, right? You guys have a fantastic day. Thank you for tuning in and watching. This is the Another Universe saying I hope you guys leave a like and subscribe. Check out this series, man. This game is going to get really interesting. We have some big plans with what we're going to do with this game and this mod. So I hope to see you guys next time. And let me just bring this up real quick. You guys have a good day. Like I say, it's birthday today. I'm heading out to have some fun, but I'll be making some more recordings this week. Tune in to see them. Y'all take it easy. Have a good day. Peace.